Good morning, welcome back to the channel, and today we're doing something a little bit different. We are off to Drayton Manor. This is little T, Mrs M.
Hiya.
We're about a third of the way down. We're sort of just stopped for some fuel and some Mackie D's to please the little one, and we are going to be on the road and we'll take you up there and show you around Drayton Manor, so stay tuned. And here we are, Drayton Manor.
In a quarter of a mile, you will arrive at your destination.
Thank God for that. It's all on there.
Yeah, have a nice day.
Thank you. I'm not going on that.
First of all, when you come in, on your left hand side you've got Thomas Land, which is really for the smaller kids, but we'll have a look round. Our granddaughter was 11 years old, so there wasn't really much in this part of the park which was really appealing to her. So we just said, look, we've got to film it, so just walk around with us and then we'll get to the bigger rides later on. So coming around, it's quite nice in there actually, quite nice. There's quite a few bits and bobs for the kids to do. Like I said, I'll probably suit the kids up to the age of about 8-9 years old. And after that I think they'll probably lose a bit of interest, but yeah, it's good, it's nice. Coming up here, we've got a statue of what is known as the Fat Controller, if you know your Thomas Tank Engine stories. Gift shop. Good quality stuff in here. Now we did notice in here that probably one of 4 or 5 rides wasn't running. Whether they're just moving staff around or not, I don't know, but it's difficult when you're filming and you go past stuff and it's not working. That was a little bit of a gripe, to be fair, because you don't have a lot of time in the park, so you really want everything running while you're there. I also think the more you've got running, the less queues you have, because there's people scattered around more. This is quite a good little ride. In fact, it's more. I think the adults were doing more than the kids were on this. They seem to took over. Little coffee bar here. And this is an example of, as I said, one of the rides not working. A bit of a shame, but there you go. But I'm going to throw a little bit of music on so you can watch this in your comfort, and I'll come back to you in a little while. Right, leaving Thomasland now, we're coming to the sort of main part of the park. Some good little rides here, scattered left and right. Various stalls. In fact, we noticed some of the stalls weren't open either. Some of the kiosks were shut. So it generally looked like there was like a bit of a skeleton crew there today. And it's, to be honest, it's August, so it's high season. You think everything would be open, and the weather was good too. Neptune's arcade. I can't understand why you want an arcade in a big amusement park, but there you go. Dodgems, bumper cars. Everybody loves them. You got to have these in a fun fair. Mrs. M, a little T right in the middle there, and making full use of it. Yeah, the train that runs around the park wasn't working either, which was a bit of a shame because I'd like to have gone on that. This is the aftermath of the wave ride. If you've been on there, you come out and you get absolutely soaked. But you can pay, I think, like £4 to get on these little machines there. You'll see little cubicles, you'll see to your left, which dries you off in a few minutes. Got a nice little children's play area here, so I suppose if you are waiting for some of the rides with smaller kids that can't go on them, they can always play in there while the older ones queue up for the big ones. Anyway, this part of the park is called Adventure Cove, and there's 2 roller coasters, one you can see there, and there's another one further round. Now this looked a wicked little ride, it was called Air Race. On first impressions it doesn't look that bad, but when you actually see it up and running, it does actually throw you around quite a bit.
Are you going to go on it?
No, probably not.
She's turned coward. You turned coward?
Oh, no.
This is called the Adventure Cove River Rapids, and we had to go on this one. Now, apart from a couple of bumps, there's really not that much to this ride at all.
I don't think we're on here. I'm ready.
And I got so busted in because you're not supposed to film on these boats, and as you'll hear, they call it over the town like boat number 11.
Oh, Dad, we should go on first. See when you're on the water.
Flash cover.
Yeah. You don't get that stuff. I didn't even know if you were that.
So 11 please, you guys away, it's not permitted. Thank you.
I really can't understand why you can't film on there. We queued up half an hour for this ride, only to be told it wasn't running, it kept breaking down, so we just gave up and moved on. And the opposite to Accelerate was this one, and little T enjoyed this one as well. She's run around the centre there quite happily. Moving on, you've got this part of the park. This is called Vikings. This little ride here is probably for the smaller ones. It's just a little individual horse monorail. And this next ride is called Thor, and it looked really, really good. But the queues here were horrendous, so we didn't bother because time was getting on, so we gave it a miss, but it looked fantastic. Looks like a nice barbecue area, but again, shut. Couldn't understand why. The kiosk was shut next to it. And this is the last few days of August, so how late in the season do you have to be to get everything open? I don't really think I'm griping, because at the end of the video I'll explain to you how I felt about that the whole day out. But yeah, it's just a shame. Them and little T queuing up to get on Loki.
sound like this. Oh, you're doing these? They're not. They're dangerous. You're doing beats really hard. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Now go on, get out of here, man.
Well, that part of the park has got a very Wild West theme to it, and we're leaving that. We're heading down towards the zoo, but I just thought I'd show there's like a 4D or 5D cinema.
Well, they will be down by the barrels at the side here in just a couple of moments' time. So get those cameras at the ready and they'll happily have photos with you. But if not, enjoy the rest of your day here at DRAYTON Manor. Bye everybody!
And here is the small zoo.
I want to do what Mitzi done. That one. Tile. Oh. So good. Look at it.
Huge, isn't he?
Yeah, oh my God.
The size of him.
Where's his face over? Is there a children? There's a capybara.
You got tiger. Gorilla. The cause.
There's a capybara in it. Thingy.
Parrots. Monkeys.
And owls. There's
And a monster. A monster.
I thought dinosaurs. It's not real.
That's Grandad. Dinosaur.
Oh my God. They like the camera, didn't they?
Yeah. They've got moustaches, look.
Why is it? Mommy, hello! Like a monkey. How was he doing that?
That's not the best view of him.
No.
By a long way. Cheers.
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 Anyway, just before we go, just a little footnote. We paid £35.50 per ticket for this, and we're staying in a hotel in Birmingham tonight, which we'll do a bit of a vlog on later on. Would we come again? Yeah, I'd say we probably would, but I wouldn't come in the height of the summer season. I'd go slightly out of season. If you're coming on your own without children, then I would come on a midweek when the kids are at school, or a weekends out of season, because it's very busy and you don't really get, because of the queues, you don't really get a lot of time. So yeah, thumbs up, we enjoyed it, but we would come again out of season. Well, that was our vlog in Drayton Manor, and I have to say there's quite a lot to do here. It's quite good, but fast tracking, they should ditch that completely, because we waited half hour, 45 minutes, purely because people want fast tracking and getting through very quickly. And when you think the park is only open until from 10:30 in the morning until 5 in the evening, really fast tracking I don't think is really fair for those, you know, as a fair option. Do you?
They've all got that, all the parks, haven't they?
I know all parks have got it, but if the park was open till 8 o'clock at night or 9 o'clock at night, it wouldn't be so bad. But when you bear in mind, opened at 10:30 and it's shut at 5, and you've got a waiting time of 45 minutes to an hour on some rides, you really can't do a lot in the day you've got, can you?
No.
So, but the park is very clean. Apart from that, we've all had a good time, but we're extremely tired, aren't we? Anyway, say goodbye, little T, till you see you in the next one, and say goodbye, Mrs. M. And it's a goodbye from me, so take care of yourselves. Please remember to like and subscribe if you get a chance. It's cost you nothing, it'll take you 2 seconds at the end of the video to do so. Anyway, all the best to you, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care, ta-da.